1/4 of an inch from the 1 inch mark, and 1/4 of an inch from the 1 inch mark. You can eyeball it and just put your marks in. I don't like that. I'm going to eyeball it. All right. I want to staple this in. I want to glue it and I want to staple it. So I have some staples here that I originally colored black and blue because I thought, well, that'll go nice with the book. The only problem is it doesn't really look nice with this page that I'm putting in. So I grabbed out some more markers and I grabbed up some things that I thought would go with this page. And so the way that I make my staples, I'm going to make large staples because it's going to be glued in. The staples are going to give it just a little extra look and a little extra stability. But I don't want just one staple in there. I want my staple to look kind of cool, so I'm just going to put the two greens kind of just mixed together a bit. And then I think I'm going to stripe it with brown. You don't have to stripe. You can do whatever you want. I do like the way that stripes look on them, just because I do. And you don't need to do anything to the sides. Sometimes if you're going through something that you're going to see the front and the back side, you'll want to make sure that you do the sides also, because that when that folds over, you'll see it. This is going to go all the way through our book. You're not going to see it once we do our cover. And then I'm just going to find the spot there where my staples come together and just break them apart. I need to break this one off. There. Now I'm going to look at this and kind of just eyeball. This is about halfway right here. So I'm going to break it apart right there so that I have two, one for the top and one for the bottom. One's a little bit smaller than the other. I could still take another staple off there to make the match. I'm going to put the big one at the bottom, small one at the top. Excuse me. All right, and so what I'm going to do is I'm going to use my razor and put just a little slice right in the crease of my folder, probably a 1/2 inch down from the top on that side, and try and be even on the other side and do it over there too. Then I'm going to take my staple and slide it through those slices. There we go. I'm going to do the same thing at the bottom. And be careful not to slice through to your fingers. Keep your fingers out of the way. And take the other one. And slide it through there. And there we go. See? And so that just looks kind of cute. And it's going to give us more stability. And I'm going to take this and kind of hold it up where I think I want it to be. I want to line it up here, and I want to, you know, kind of center it between. Okay, it'd be easy to line it up this way by doing that. I'm going to just kind of push this down, see where it comes to. Yeah, I'll do it this way. All right. Eyeball it. You can do measurements. I'm just kind of looking to see if it looks about straight there. Okay, that looks about straight. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in and I'm going to push down on those. Kind of rock them back and forth and push down, because then I know where to put the hole for those staples to go through. That made a little mark right here. And so I'm going to carefully cut through there, because you're cutting through this, through the cardboard we put, through the fabric, and through the cover of this book. It came through right here. So now I'm going to make sure you constantly keep your fingers out of the way. I'm going to go back and I'm going to do that. And now I'm going to do the other side, keeping my fingers out of the way. You have to consciously always think about that whenever you have a razor knife. Keep your fingers out of the way. And then on the bottom, the mark is here. And this side is going to be covered up with the booklet we're putting in. The other side is going to be covered when we cover the cover. So, you know, it doesn't matter if it looks a little bit, you know, ripped or whatever. You just want to make sure that you've got that through there well so you can get your staple through. And we just have one more to do here, which is right there. Now this book is going to be a little closer to here than it is to here. And that is just where it's at. Get that, there we go. That went all the way through. And then I just want to go from this side too. If you just make sure that your hole is nice and open, it will be easier to get your staples in there. Okay, so now we've got our staples in here. And we've got our holes. So now we're going to put glue on the spine. And between the glue and the staples, it should hold this quite nicely. I'm going to stand this up, and it's going to be hard for you to see. There are my slices, so I'm going to just line up my staple, get it through the slices. There we go. And then I'm going to just kind of hold it there for a second, turn it over, and do the other one. Line it up with my slices. One. And that one's not wanting to come through. That's why you want to make sure that you've got your slices nice and opened, just to make it easier. And there we go. Okay. So now we've got both of our staples in there. I did bend this one just a little bit right there, and I was trying to get those through. I turn it over, set it flat on my table. And I'm just going to use the edge of my scissors and push that down. Come over here, use the edge of my scissors and push that down. The other day when I was doing this, somebody said, and I was looking for something to push it down with, because normally I use just a pair of pliers, but I had forgot them, just like today. And they said, why didn't you use your scissors? Your scissors work great for everything. That is definitely true. So today, since I forgot my pliers, we're using the edge of the scissors. And there we go. Make sure you give it a good press. And then stick a piece of masking tape over top of it so it doesn't catch on anything. And so here we go. Now we have this little booklet, and what am I going to do? I'm going to go in. I'm going to fold it like that, and like that, and like this. There we go. Got a piece of glue on it. And again, just kind of, you know, keep everything movable. So there we go. Now for our back section of our book, this is what we have. And this is full enough. We'll decorate what we have to decorate, and I'm not going to put any more over there. So next we will move over to here to do our construction, and then we'll go in and we will like finish decorating these all up and adding tags and all of that kind of stuff. But so for now, we have in our back section, we have this, and then we have this extra little bit here. We have a pocket here, and then we have our little accordion file folder here. So I hope that you've enjoyed today's part, and I will be back tomorrow, and we'll start over here. Thank you very much for watching. I really do appreciate it, and I hope that you all have an outstanding day. Bye-bye.